Alright guys, welcome back. Thanks for all the support on my video earlier on today. Since the maintenance ended, I've been trying my very best to find the Hoarder and get myself the new Chill Out mask, which dropped with T14. Now, I finally found the Hoarder earlier today. It took me about 3 hours of searching, and the mask isn't actually what I was expecting, in a good way, as you will see very soon. Today I want to show you how I found the Hoarder, show you the mask, and talk about what's different with this item which makes it unique to any other item in the game. I also want to talk about Trick Dempsey's response to some questions surrounding this new mask. Drop a like and subscribe to stay up to date with all my videos. Let's get into it. I guess I'll start at the beginning then. How do you find the Hoarder? Well, firstly and most importantly, there's no guaranteed way to make the Hoarder spawn, and there's no time limit either. You could be searching for 10 minutes, 10 days, 100 days. There is no time limit, although you'd be very unlucky if it took you 10 days or 100 days of actually searching. It took me about 3 hours for the Hoarder to come out, but other community members were posting images of the new Chill Out mask, which drops from the Hoarder, a guaranteed drop, after about 20 minutes of the maintenance ending. So some people have been very lucky. It's all RNG based. Now, with that said, there does appear to be certain areas that seem to spawn the Hoarder more frequently. For me, I ran the open world for about 2 hours. I was trying to stay clear of other NPCs or friendly NPCs, as I find that when that happens, that's the best time for the Hoarder to come out, but I didn't have any luck there. I then fast traveled to Lincoln Memorial, a location where the Hoarder has spawned before for me. I didn't have any luck as well with that. I went to the summit for a bit and had no luck there, so I decided to log out, log back in, and actually go back to Lincoln Memorial. I ran around the site for about 10 minutes, logged out, back in, and that's when the Hoarder finally spawned for me at Lincoln Memorial, as you can see in the footage, and I was able to get the new Chill Out mask along with the Slayer weapon. Now I want to pause the footage here for a minute, and I want to talk to you guys about this mask, which is very unique. Firstly, as you can see, the text for this item reads, "Revenge is a dish best served cold from someone who remembers you." Now, could this text be alluding to some character returning in the new story content we're getting? It's possible, and I am going to do some research and look into some of the lore, and maybe I'll do a video if I find something which may tie into this piece of text. Secondly, this new mask is a named item. Now, when I covered the patch notes earlier on today, I thought this was going to be an apparel face mask, not a named item. But if you go back to the actual notes, it does say gear mask. So it was a surprise to me, although it was kind of written into the notes. I obviously didn't pay much attention. Thirdly, and most importantly, you might have noticed this named mask has 2 mod slots. Now, this is unique, as no other item in the game has 2 mod slots. Now, it also is marked as a Gilligard item, but does not give you any of the Gilligard talents. You basically give up the talents for this mod slot. It's basically improvised 2.0, and it is a great addition to any improvised build where you would previously had, say, 6 mod slots. This would allow you to remove one of those and actually have 7 mod slots instead. So this should be a buff to really any improvised build. Now, of course, when pictures were posted on Twitter before I actually got a hold of the Chill Out mask myself, and I saw the 2 mod slots, I did have some questions. There was some speculation in the community about the possibility the 2 mod slots were not unique to the Chill Out mask, but instead a premonition of things to come with the new content release. Now, fellow content creator PHX Gaming reached out to Trick Dempsey and Yannick to get some clarity on this, asking, "Please tell me this for things to come, 2 mod slots, question mark?" To which Trick Dempsey responded saying the following: "Meet Chill Out, it's my baby. We need to do a very unpopular refactor of some gear mod bonuses if we made 2 mod gear pieces widely available. So sadly, this is currently a unique capability of Chill Out." As always, thank you very much to Trick for replying to this question. She's been very active recently responding to the community, and we do really appreciate it, especially now. As Trick has confirmed, the 2 mod slots are currently unique to the Chill Out mask. That doesn't mean it will remain that way, and it's possible that at some point this may be something we see on more new items, or perhaps they do make the changes that Trick are talking about and we do get to see them on existing items as well. Now, outside of improvised builds, I'm not sure giving up a talent will be worth the extra mod slot, especially when you consider this drop seems to only come with 2 blues, meaning even with recalibration you will either have to keep the blue core attribute or blue attribute. So, I mean, that's all I've seen so far. I mean, mine came with 2 blues. Everyone that I've seen online has come with 2 blues. I could be wrong, but I think it just does come with 2 blues. Now, if this could drop with random rolls, 2 reds or 2 yellows, whatever it might be a more viable option in builds. For example, I could swap around my Hannah Yu chest piece with my Empress mask and then swap out my mask for the chill out mask. I would lose the 10% skill haste from Hannah Yu, but I'd gain 12% skill haste from the additional mod. And yeah, of course, I mean, what is it, 2%? It's not going to make much of a difference, but it will make my build very slightly stronger. Or I could perhaps, pop on a 10% duration mod instead. Obviously, I don't have that option now because of the fact that I have to have a blue on there. But maybe the devs could consider that for the future. And that's just my build as an example. I'm sure there are many builds out there that could create some interesting things, even with the way this chill out mask currently works. I think I saw someone post on Twitter earlier with a blue and then 3 reds with crazy amounts of crit damage. So you could see this being used in maybe some DPS builds, but at least on the surface, to me, it doesn't seem like it would be better than having a talent on there. But who knows? This community are pretty crazy, especially when it comes to builds. That's it for this one though, everyone. Let me know in the comments below if the chill out named mask will be an item that you'd be including in your build, or if you have any build ideas that might maximize the 2 mod slot feature of this item. What I will say is this. This has come as a huge surprise for me, a welcome surprise, might I add. Now, sure, it's not made me forget about the fact that we should have gotten a apparel event today, and the fact that the apparel event has been pushed back is the most concerning thing for me. But I wasn't expecting anything with TU14, nothing at all. So this new item is a good surprise, along with as well the changes to strikers, which appears to be good as well. I've not tested it myself, but I've seen some Reddit threads on this already, and people are saying it's actually good, and strikers feels like a viable option in TU14. So I'm actually looking forward to trying strikers out with this new update. And I guess this is what happens when you have no expectations, right? Nothing can disappoint you, and almost everything will be a nice surprise. And I'd highly recommend you all take this position. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks for sticking around until the end. Until the next one, Epic out.